My devotion today comes out of Psalms 23, verse 1. The Lord is my shepherd, I shall not want. My question to you is, do you believe that? Do you trust God? Do you see that in everyday life? And for me, I start my day by asking God to allow me to die to self and trust Him throughout my day. Because you see, by allowing myself to trust God, I open myself up to know that wherever I go and whatever I do, I may be an answer to prayer to somebody else. I may never know. It was so evident to me a few months back when I was looking for a job for an individual I work with. And I walked into this employment agency and I was looking through their jobs. And this guy out of nowhere said, "I know you." And I looked at him and I did remember him. And he says, "You're the guy that gets people jobs." And I stopped and I said, "Sir, what can I do to help you?" And automatically, I looked at my phone and I scrolled down and I gave him two numbers of two agencies that I said, if you call them, I know they'll help you. His uncle came up and asked, "Who are you?" And I said, "Well, I ask that question every day." But I said, "I do help people get jobs." And he goes, "Man, my nephew has been struggling to find a job." And I said, I think that if he calls these two numbers, they'll help him for sure. And as I walked out of that agency and to get in my car, I just realized, I was most likely an answer to that guy's prayer. I challenge you today, as you go about your day, do you trust the Lord is my shepherd? I shall not want. Do you trust that God will use you? Do you trust God in everything that you do? And as you think about that, I want you to come up with 5 instances, write them down, and be able to share it with the group of ways that you've trusted God and how God has used you to bless somebody else, or how you've trusted God that He'll take care. It says in the scripture, "The Lord is my shepherd, I shall not want." And be able to share that so that we can encourage each other. Because the God I serve is the same today. It was the same yesterday, today, and tomorrow. And what He does for me, He'll do for you. I just ask you and challenge you at this moment. The Lord is my shepherd, I shall not want.